Hey guys, buckle up. We're gonna go catch a gajillion walleyes in Northern Pike. We got a new Salmo soft plastic to show you. We're here at Meeta Lake Lodge up in Ontario. We're gonna have a great time. Grab a cup of coffee and join us here on Fisherman's Digest. Guys, and we just talked about this, Paul and I talked about the fact that when you're back trolling, there's two different styles of Salmo. Here my hand's cramping up. I've been catching fish like this for days. But, wow, look at that. Show that, Johnny. Just the beautifulness of these fish. But when you're back trolling, these are nice. These are dandy eyes. Look at the way that bait is just hanging right out of the mouth. When you're back trolling and moving, then the slick shad, which has the paddle tail, is the right application because it gives you that vibration, that thump thump. A little later today, Paul and I are gonna take you to a deeper fishing spot where we're gonna show you the slick finesse minnow. That's equally important in the arsenal, but it's more for a vertical presentation where you're actually jigging.
You get a fish tapping at it, you can just press the button, give them a little bit of line, and set the hook. Or if you have one of our models with the flip and switch, you just press it and let it go.
I agree. I think that's I mean, I've been using bait casters more and more, partially just because of that right there. The ability to just quickly, without having to use two hands. On a spinner, I gotta grab this mechanism and open it, and it's not nearly as efficient, not nearly as quick.
That's where that flip and switch really comes in handy for back trolling.
This is an example though of just, I mean, just how fast and how well you can catch fish if you have the right bait on. Wow, he just engulfed that thing again.
Look at it, just beautiful.
That is awesome.
That's a nice one too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a netter. Explain what you did there, Sally.
All right, so this is the great part about the slick finesse. I saw that fish on the graph. He was only about 15 feet down in 25 feet of water. I was able to drop that bait right to him, bounce it up and down in front of his face, and he loaded up on it.
And that's a nice one.
Beautiful fish. Slick finesse is a great bait to use in conjunction with your graph, especially when you're fishing deep and vertical.
That split tail, I mean, it's just down there moving and dancing, and that's cool. When you're slide fishing, when you're moving quick, that paddle tail is great. But boy, when you're controlled drifting like this, it's awesome. Oh, the proof's in the pudding. Oh. I got him. Oh yeah. The stubbier bait stubbier bait might have paid there because he hit it, and that is the key to a stubbier bait. You can hit them a little bit quicker, and they're years. Oh, I can hoist him. But see how that stubby bait is right in their mouth. I mean, there's not as much of it lengthwise for them to get in. So this is the walleye shad. Paul's using the walleye finesse. Split tail versus paddle tail, but again, nice soft drift. Boom, perfect. Let me just net Paul's fish again. Suspend it again, right?
That one was on the bottom.
On the bottom.
We switched to the way I like to fish.
Yeah.
Just
and now Sally is killing me. Deep and vertical.
Look at that! Look at that bait right there. Right where it's supposed to be.
Pegged and deep.
23 foot of water on the bottom.
Don't count me out. Oh my. Great of these fish, Paul. Oh my. Yeah. Get it right down this. See that? Now I'm using the Walleye shad, which is a little bit more of a compact bait than Paul's, but it's a really, really good bouncing bait is what I like. When you have a longer bait, that's more of a swimming bait where you're back trolling. This one here is a short, stubbier bait. It's got a little bit thicker profile, but I like that for bouncing. And that's what we're doing. I'm drifting on contour right now, and so I'm just popping and bouncing that bait. It's really compact, so when they hit it, they've got it. You don't have to sit and hold it. You can just rock them. Boom, there he is. There he is.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice one. Wow. That walleye shad also catches fish.
Oh.
Speaking of big walleye.
Oh yeah. They're right up here near the grass line.
The chartreuse with that little bit of that clear crystal fleck on the bottom, that is an awesome, awesome color pattern. These walleyes seem to think so.
That's fish.
Oh, that's a nice fish too. Neutral. Oh yeah. I may need to get the net. I hate it when Sally needs the net. Oh yeah, that's a really nice fish.
Come on.
Oh, wow. Jeez, oh Pete. That's a slug. Jeez, oh Pete. Look at that.
Yeah, slick finesse, just doing work vertical.
That's awesome.
It's about the same, so there's one right underneath us too.
Yep. Look at how long he holds it. Look at the rod tip, John. See how long he holds the Salmo plastic? How long can you hold it? 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds. That's how long they'll hold it. It's important, guys, to have plastics they'll hold. I'll tell you what, I think you can see one thing that we're proving. It doesn't matter which model of Salmo plastics you use, the same technology, right? The same plastic.
Same plastic, same formula.
Exactly. And these fish are holding it. That's the single biggest thing that me as a career professional walleye fisherman wants to see. I want to see if I can get this fish into the net without losing it. Guys, look at these fish. I mean to tell you. And I counted to 7. That fish, I counted to 7 on the plastic. I'm gonna pull, see? All the way in his mouth. He had no idea that wasn't something to eat. He just totally committed to that. Beautiful 21-inch fish. Awesome, awesome. It's fun when you find something that makes a difference. This stuff makes a difference.
There's our double.
There's a double.
Oh, I think mine's bigger.
Yours is bigger. Oh yeah. Whoa. You have a beauty. Look at the colors on that one, Paul. Show that off. That's one of those golden yellow ones. Look at the size of that one. Woo!
It's always nice when you double up and yours is bigger than John's.
So talk about, there's going to be a new line of baits while you unhook that, a new line of rods coming out, Paul.
Yeah, at Lou's we've got a new line of rods coming out. The TP1 Black, the Custom Light. They've been really great rods on our lineup. We're consolidating them into the new Custom Light series. The Custom Light series has got a ton of actions in it. Every application you could possibly need. Really great set of rods. We're looking forward to launch it. We launched at ICAST. It's one that really everybody in the office is fishing and we all love it.
Perfect. Let's get another double. Except for I want mine bigger.
I knew we were gonna, it had to happen sooner or later.
Oh yeah, yep. What do you know? You found him, Paul. That looks like a good one. Oh, no.
A little fella.
Oh, it's a feller. It's a little feller.
You know you're catching them when you get a 16-incher and you go, oh, it's a little one.
It's a little one, exactly. In Wisconsin, they'd be fighting for that.
I grew up fighting for that.
Yeah, exactly. I want that. Boom. Oh, I had him. The suspended one, I thought, why did my bait stop so quick? I'm in 25 feet of water.
There you go. There's 7 of them on the bottom, too.
Oh, I'm gonna get down there.
We need our double.
Oh, they're all over it the second it hits. Just hopping it. Ooh, he decided to stop it. I was hopping and he's stopping. Oh, gosh, strong fish. Oh, look at that. Efficient catch and release. There he is, Paulie.
We're getting closer.
Oh yeah.
Every bait in the water is getting a fish on it.
Again, guys, John and Cheryl, Mita Lake Lodge. I mean, you see it right here. This isn't the miracle of editing. It's this fast. I mean, the quality of the fishing and the quality of the fish, you know, it's not just one spot. I mean, every spot that we're finding that has the right recipe for success, a hole, I think you mentioned it.
It's
A hole.
patternable.
Exactly. You're looking for holes, depressions. Even if that, like in the bay we were just at, you know, it went from, you know, 7 feet down to 10 feet. That was enough of a hole to hold a whole bunch of fish. The suspended fish bite. I mean, when you cast to them, boom, they hit it.
See, we saw that fish on the graph.
Yep.
And there he was.
He got a little wrapped up. That's how you can tell he was up off the bottom. He actually got wrapped up in his fin. You bounce that bait for suspended fish, and when they rack it, sometimes it's not always pretty. They go in 100 different directions. That's at least a half a dozen or more fish for me on this one bait. Again, durability matters. That bait's still there. Same bait.
There he is. Be the
Hooked
biggest.
up. Oh yeah. These are substantial fish right here. Those are big fish. Yeah.
I just showed him on his phone and on the map. Hey there, my name's Jonathan Bergsma. This is my son Landon, and we are up here at Mita Lake in Canada with my Uncle John.
It's so nice out.
Oh, this is ridiculous. This is, better enjoy this. Not every day you get perfect conditions, and I mean, good grief. What a day to be alive.
Okay, this is big, Dad.
Good. Oh, yeah, another log.
Please stay on. That's a monster.
Okay, we'll try and
Always in the weeds.
see the same thing
far.
as last time.
Always in the weeds. Come on.
I'm not gonna go, oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, get
Get
his
that
head.
thing. Get that thing. Yeah. Oh, that's a 40.
That's a good one there, dude. That is a good one. I get him in the boat. Oh, that's a tough. Give me some.
That's
give me
a
some.
40.
Yeah, he came up here with the goal of catching an over 40, And we did that this morning, and plus lost one that was probably bigger, plus a lot of mid-30s, just really healthy fish. I'm talking everything that we catch is thick, beautiful. I mean, you just want to hold it and look at it just before you let it go. Or we've kept a couple for a shore lunch and some dinner and stuff, but what a phenomenal place. Every part of it has been an adventure, from flying in to the time here. It's just epic. I mean, a once-in-a-lifetime trip, and we're just really honored to be here. So, yeah, fantastic.
Yes.
He's still alive.
Oh my goodness. Monster.
Yeah, dude, give me some. I love it. That's what you came here for.
Yep.
Your mission accomplished. I don't know. I'll have to measure that net, but its tail was hanging into the middle of that silver part from its nose right there. So.
And that was so fat. I couldn't. The other one yesterday, the 38, I could hold up fine. That thing was so fat.
That
Just a beast.
trophy fish. I love it.
Oh my God.
Really have some fun here. We've been catching walleye this morning, but I'm out here with my brother John Wiersema from Great Lakes Fisherman's Digest. We're out on a trip with him and just having a riot out here, fishing for pike and walleye. Either that or a lot of bottom. No, he's a fish. I got something quite good on here. I think it's a nice walleye. Yeah. All right. That's a nice one.
A nice little white rage craw with a pink jig head. That's a nice fish.
How many have we caught, Carter? We've probably caught, I bet 75 or 80 walleyes in the last 2 days on that little rage craw, that little Strike King rage craw. If you just had 1 or 2 baits to bring up here, that would be one of the ones that we'd take. Just fantastic. Also, they're tough little things. I think I caught 15 or 16 walleye on one little rage craw, mini rage craw, without having to change it. I thought they'd rip the thing off, but tough little bait, best little bait I've run into up here.
You know, one of the things that you'll love about Mita Lake Lodge is that it's really got a homey feel. It's a cluster of cabins on a panoramic view looking right out to Mita Lake. It's in a little nook cove that really protects you from the wind. It creates a really cool atmosphere for the at-night campfire setting. It's also a great group of repeat customers. So these guys are really engaged with each other and with new guests. They really embrace you. They help you find the fish. They're willing to share information. That's really one of the keys here at Mita Lake, is that this is just an awesome group of regulars that embraces the newcomer and makes them feel right at home. One of the things that makes Mita Lake such an awesome option for guys coming to Canada is if you're not into the lodge setting with the American plan and the complimentary food, you know, you can not only stay at the lodge part and do your own food, but you can also stay at 2 really great options that are outpost camps right here on Mita Lake. Hey guys, thanks for joining us on Fisherman's Digest. Awesome show here out of Mita Lake Lodge. Thanks to Paul Selly and his dad Mark for joining me and having such a great time. We'll see you next week, and you know what? You're gonna need some of those Salmo baits, or otherwise your catch will be diminished. Next week on Fisherman's Digest, guys.